In this episode of Finno-Ugric Machining, we are celebrating Easter. Actually, my Easter holidays in Finland. I probably need to cut this episode in two separate videos because one would be just too long. Okay, so let's go on with the first part of my Eastern holidays in Finland.
Nächster Halt, Messe.
Next stop, Frankfurt Fair.
Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Exit to the left.
So, here we are in a very acoustic Frankfurt airport hall. And this one is reminds me of the Vilnius airport because we have no kiosk here, so everything must be brought here. So, here starts my journey back home and we'll see what we find there. Vielen Dank. Das war's. So here we are in my workshop. Yeah, the flight was actually quite pleasant. Nothing too much from there. And first we have to visit our local shop, and then I will start with that one. And that one is that one. And this wheel has holes in it. I have forgot that or didn't notice that there are some O-rings which I have to replace. And then furthermore the motor mount needs to be redone, and probably I don't have time for both of these, so I will start with the motor mount because you need to fabricate some rising blocks there. The motor needs to be 2 centimeters higher, and it needs to be relocated on this mounting brackets. Well, that's about it. This is the business end of this machine. I bought a collet set, but unfortunately this is the collet, and it doesn't want to go there. It needs to be a little bit small. Okay. Other than that, I think the head is in good shape. There are some, let's put that away. This one needs to be straightened. It's not in a very good thing. And then, well, it moves freely. And then you can just, this one, push it there, so then you can rotate it like this. It's a little bit stiffer. This lever here is the lock, and this one is the indexer. Yeah. And then a few issues here. Oh, well, it obviously needs some cleanup. But then I noticed, sorry about the shadows, I noticed here, you can see these have been hammered. And this I need to file straight. And then there is some oil there, you can see this is the oil, that's good thing. And then we have another oil checker here. There is no oil in there. And then furthermore, we have one somewhere where, here, and there is no oil in there. So I need to check what's inside there. And then furthermore, I was looking inside there. Hopefully we can see inside there. There are some cuttings inside there. We need to get rid of them. I probably need to get the table off and check the underside, check the waves. And these are the surfaces for the and they are really in good shape. No dings there, which is a good thing. I think I can manage with that one. Then somebody did put this machine together in a hurry, because this lever needs this is the wrong way. It's colliding with the way. It should be 90 degrees down. It should be 90 degrees down, but that's an easy fix. You just have to put that internally right. And this ring you can rotate, I know, I see the manual somewhere. Other than that, it's okay. And yeah, there you are. Something clean up under the table, and probably file these straight. And other than that, it's ready to go, I believe. So, we have to remove this motor from its brackets. And there are some screws, 4 of these. And what I need to do, as you can see, the motor is not exactly on the center. It has to be removed something like about this position. And so it means about 2 centimeters. So 2 centimeters, this is about the correct place. That one. So, and after that, we also need to make it a little bit higher. It's about 2 centimeters higher. And I need to make some spacer here in between the motor mounting and the brackets in the milling machine itself. Here back, here you can see that one. That's a nut which is used to tighten, adjust the height of the motor. And in the other end of these brackets is this, this is a shaft which is going right through, and there is a nut set screw here, the side, which has to be removed in order to get the motor mount out. We also have tightening hex screws here under, which have to be loosened in order to get this out. Well, that's my next task. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, the motor is loose. Very nice. And because it was misplaced, the motor, you couldn't take it, the belt out because you couldn't lose it enough. So now I need to take the belt off like this. Now you can do that. Oh, go somewhere. Okay. And now I need to take this cover off and take the wiring off. So just 2 screws here. I need to replace that one. I have found in flea market suitable. Okay, this one has a retainer in it, so very nice. A little bit more. A little bit more. Now, yep, off it came. And we need to take that one off. That one off. That one off. And the last one off as well. Okay, there is some, and then that one comes off. Put it back like that, and then the rest of the guys. And you have to be really careful not to drop these nuts into the motor, because there is a hole and then they go inside there and you never see the nuts again. I need to take the glove off. This is, you need to feel it. These gloves are not very good when you try to feel something. Okay, much better. Oh. Yep. Next. I hope you can see this. Yes, you can. And you need to be careful not to drop them into the machine, into the motor. That would be disastrous. Yes. And then move this a little bit around. This one needs to be made a better way. Okay. Yes. Okay, now the motor is free to be. Oh! It's heavy. Okay. Well, there you are, motor off. Here under we have a set screw. Looks like this. Like this. And now here under we have some, okay, they are already loose. I have no, they are not already loose, they are a little bit tight. And this is really amazing structure in this motor mount. It's amazing, really. Okay, this is now loose. It's loose. Now we have here this nut, which is tight. No more tight. So I need to get the brackets off from there in order to get the motor right in there. I have already cleaned all these parts, so this was really, I mean really filthy when I started with this one. But now it's nice to work when everything is clean and the nuts are rolling, so not tight. And you will soon see what is a good nut. There you go. This is a washer. And this is the nut, and you can see it's really, really nice. Yeah, that's one. And then we have here another nut, washer. And then this one is the shaft, which is coming out like this. It's a the set screw goes into that groove when you put it there, and it holds it in place. Okay, and now I have the brackets. This is one. Now I will show you what I mean. You see, this is slit here. It means that when you tighten these hex screws, it will tighten itself around the shaft. So it will lock this in this direction in place. So this is holding the motor in the correct place in this direction. And that one is holding the motor, it's pivoting down here. It's holding the motor in the correct place in that direction. Pretty clever. So, now we need to measure something here. Well, this is not extremely critical, the measurement here. It it doesn't need to be down to 0.1 millimeter, that is too, so I'm just measuring here, and I can tell you it's exactly, well, if you measure here something like 14 centimeters, 140 millimeters, I bet this distance is, because this is a metric machine, so it's 140 millimeters. Yeah. So that's it. 140 millimeters. And let's see. This one, I believe, is yeah, it's a threaded hole. And now from this hole it goes to there, but we could use that one and then put here somewhere 140. It's about there. Well, this measure is well, okay. 140 millimeters. Well, I need a better one. Wait a minute. So let's try again. 140 millimeters from this point here. It's around there. I believe these are in the exact center. Okay. And there you are. So let's see. Here now. About there. Okay. Yep. There you are. Now, a sanity check. One more time. 140 millimeters. Supposed to be there. Sanity check number 1. Yep. Sanity check number 2. Yep. The second one. So should be somewhere here. From this hole, okay, 140 inches. Again. Yep. This doesn't seem like right. Not at all. No. This is not right. We have here an additional hole. Oh. We don't. It should be there. Okay. That's funny. Did I put it to the right place? So it comes from this to that. So from okay, you have to have these the correct way around. This is the correct way. You can very easily make a mistake here. It's So my first try was from here to no. This is correct, from here to there. So it should be from here to there. Okay, so this way then. It's very easy to make a big mistake here because there are already so many holes in this one that okay. And one more time a sanity check here. So it seems like yes, it seems like right. Then just put a hole there or mark. Yes, there you are. Yep. Okay. And the correct size, I'm going to tap these holes to M10. And this is M10 it's about 8.5 millimeters. Then you can tap to 10 and 10 quite easily. Okay, so I'll get the boring machine and I'll get the taps and I'll start doing the holes and tapping them. Okay, so now let's see. This is going to be cast iron, so therefore this, it will be blackening everything. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So, well, it's not level. It should be something like this. Could I put something under there? How much? About that much. Okay. Well, that's looking like a very good piece. Okay. Oh. Well, let's put it. And then the ball. First we do a little bit less, something like 3 millimeters, 3.5 maybe. Well, it's quite thick. Well, this is good news, because then I get a lot of threads. Well, it's really thick. Well, it's really long. Well, it's really good that it's thick. Now the actual tapping hole. Did I say 8.5 millimeters? Is that correct for this size? 9 millimeters is too much. 8 millimeters is too little. 8.5 millimeters, I believe it's the best size I have. And now, tapping these. Well, this one I can tap from this side, and that one I can also tap from this side. And it feels like it's the correct size. Yeah, okay. Well, now the challenge here is to get this straight into the hole. And well, I don't have a tap follower, but maybe I have a solution for that. No, do I have? Maybe. Let's see. So, I don't have a tap follower, but I have a bunch of these. These have a 60-degree taper at the end, and I can put it there. There is a small hole, okay, and then put this in the chuck. let's see. Oh, I never. This way, so it closes this way. I have always trouble remembering which way to turn this to tighten it up. It's there. Here. Okay. Let's turn. Let's not turn. Oh, why does this need to be so difficult? Okay. Well, I know quite many machinists are at the moment turning in their graves. Yes, they do. I believe I can do it. Right. This is for me. That's wrong. I can do this one is really easy to do manually as well. So okay, now. Yeah, break the tap here, and that's pretty much of it. Oh, now it's straight. Okay, now it is straight. Now it's no more possible to destroy this one because it's all the way through. Okay, did I learn something from here? Probably not. Probably not. There you are. And it is straight. Okay. Ah, well. We have a tray. There you go. Done. That's the second one. And now. Okay. Well, this is a very good example of how not to do this. Well, it's not the perfect example as I didn't break the tap. Okay, now from the city I bought this M10. It's a threaded rod and you can cut pieces from this one. This is just hot rolled steel and I believe the threads are also rolled in. So this I make, from this I make studs, 4 pieces of these for the motor. Okay, I calculated that the stud length should be about 30 millimeters and that measure doesn't include any extra. But from experience I know that we always need some extra. So therefore 40 millimeters. And it's about, well, it's about there. Okay. Oh, this is not easy to start. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Well, it's a little bit faster, yeah. I think it's Well, next step will be grinding these a little bit more convenient to be used. These are not needed this time. Okay. Well, bunch of these ready to be used. Okay, now that I have the studs, the first thing I usually do, this is just my way. People might be doing this other way, but I do it this way. So I thread the studs in place, and especially if you have access from the backside, then I screw them a little bit over, like this one here. So now when I glue them, yes, I will put some glue there so they don't come out. When you put those in place, you can also test that these don't stuck, and they are free to move when you put this glue. Because when you put the glue, you don't have that much of time of doing your stuff. So yes, let's do the first one. So a little bit, and not just a little bit, quite a lot of actual glue, and then we screw it like this from at the point we want it to be, and there you are. There you go. And it's very good on the front side and very good on the back side. Huh. Neat. So let's open up the holes a little bit. This drill is 10.5 millimeters, and well, let's see. Oh, it's about the maximum this one can handle. Yeah. Done. 10.5 millimeters. Now it's easier to put the studs through the holes because they were exactly 10 millimeters, and if it is so, they always tend to bind. And now I have some tolerance there, so it can align itself. Okay. So now, okay, this is the shaft, and well, I will put it there. This is one part of the game. There is a nut under there, yeah. And well, let's see how it does. Okay. It goes this way. And now, let's see. I previously located it in this and that. I have to look for the holes, the correct holes. So, yeah, maybe there. Let's see how it goes into place. Usually the problems start right here. Again. Oh, it's really heavy. Why do they make these motors so heavy? Use ceramics for magnets and etc. Why do you need to do it so heavy? Oh, sorry. Okay, and then slide the motor to its place. Oh, too much. Yahoo! It's there. Well, that's gender love to the machine, hugging it. Okay, I'm really happy I have cleaned it up. Wouldn't I have, I would be dirty as a hell now, but well, it's not exactly clean or super clean, but it's clean enough. Take the nut, take the washer. Be very careful not to drop anything there in the motor. Yes, then put this in place. Yeah, there you go. No, you don't. There you go. Doesn't want to. Okay. The washer and the nut. And there you are. Next, or the last. The order doesn't matter in this here. Later on the order is really important when I put the VFD on. But I decide the order there. I don't want to decide it here in the motor. This is a horrible place anyway. And now this one on. There you go. There you go. No, you don't. You go. It's really. It doesn't want to go. Let's teach him the facts of life. Yes, now. There you are. And you don't tighten these like crazy. Just enough to get things going. And then last but not least the cover. Well, nothing fancy about this, just put it in place. There you are. Are you? No. Oh yeah. You could actually attach it that way too. I think it would go there. I don't want to try, but I'm pretty sure it would. There you are. Okay, ready. This was part 1 of my Easter holidays in Finland. The next episode will be dealing with the second part.